I gotta say, I was really surprised when I saw this because I genuinely did not expect it. Finally, Mortal Kombat is covering up the men. And as you can see, there are people who are upset that this tweet went viral. 113,000 views. And people are saying the new Mortal Kombat covered the mop slot, right? Because you have all the males here from the previous version. And now it seems that in the new ones, they're covered up. Wow, wait to join the conversation. Wait to join the conversation because this has happened in the previous Mortal Kombat. But I wouldn't even consider that covering them up is the problem because you actually have skins that allow the female characters to be almost completely naked. Like they have the previous skins, right? Like they have these ones, so it's fine. It's not a. They made the female characters masculine, right? Like strong jawlines, broad shoulders. I mean, we know how the actress that plays this character looks like, and she's nothing like the model in the game. But I am fascinated to see that finally, you know, like people are like, oh my god, well, they covered up the men. Like, how dare they? Look, this game definitely has an identity crisis. Mortal Kombat was a video game that was designed to be edgy. It created the ESRB, for God's sakes. It was pushing boundaries. It was offensive by design. They changed that, right? So the violence in Mortal Kombat, the fatalities, they made them over the top to the point where of ridiculousness. And secondly, the game had sex and violence. They removed the sex. And now you have the violence. The problem is that they are doing Mortal Kombat 1 again. Like, this is what, the third reboot? They do not have an identity. The game is going to be 100 gigabytes. 100 gigabytes. Remember back in the day when there was this guy which made... I guess it was like a first-person shooter, and it was only on a floppy disk, and he was bragging about how little resources... Like, that was the whole point. It wasn't like the game was good. It's like, look, this game can literally run on a floppy disk. Look how small it is. Now, 100 gigabytes. I kind of understand why, though. It's probably the cutscenes and that they're making it run in 4K on 60 FPS. Like, probably that's the reason. But still, it's shocking a lot of people. But also, the fact that the lore just doesn't make sense. Especially like the previous Mortal Kombat. There's so many plot holes. It's not even funny. They don't even try to make the lore accurate or anything like that. And by accurate, I mean consistent. I mean, like, not contradicting itself. But the other interesting thing is that they're getting rid of characters or they're bringing back characters just for no reason whatsoever. Like, no one actually dies in this game, despite the fact that it's called Mortal Kombat. And they're making, you know, like, place for cameos for characters from other series and whatnot because they do not have their own identity, right? Like... They do not believe that their own characters sell, so like they have to release like DLC characters with the Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Terminator, which is cool, don't get me wrong, but like notice how other fighting games don't rely on this as a crutch. Like Mortal Kombat, just like Alien, Predator, like all of these characters, you know, like they keep bringing them in. And why though? You know, like why don't your characters sell? That's the question. And, you know, like, some people may like it, but again, like, other fighting games don't do it. Like, other fighting games may have, like, 1 cameo, 2 cameos, but Mortal Kombat is over the top. It's, like, as many cameos as possible. It's because they don't have that identity. Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.